So, hello, Sagittarius, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be giving the messages for you today for the second time. This is take 2 for Sag. The first video, I don't know what went on in the loading of it, but it completely glitched out and it was removed. So, we are redoing Sag. For those of you not familiar with me or the channel, just know I do not sugarcoat my messages and I have no filter. So, with that said, if it's not your thing or you have kids around, you just don't appreciate that kind of a message, I'm always very respectful of that, and you can have, that opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, Sag, we're going to be getting into your energies for June. We're going to be getting into Sagittarian energy for June. If you have strong Sagittarius placements, this might be specific to a certain area of your life regarding it, okay? But this is for Sag, Sun, and strong Sag placements. So, Spirit, please, without further ado, what message do you want to come through for Sag? For those of you who caught the first one, it was very select few of you. Just know that that reading was just for you. That reading was for you. Into the collective. All right. Take 2, Sag. Spirit, what is going on with our Saggies and Sagittarius energy? What is going on for June with Sag? Okay, here we go. I'm being told it's right there. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. Top of the deck is the Death card. All right, so Sag, major underlying energy being the Ace of Cups. This is a brand new, overflowing, emotional, love ripple chapter. Okay, this is a beautiful beginning that the divine is bringing in out of a transformation, right? Out of some kind of ego death or surrender. Whatever it was that needed to transform, okay? Whatever it was that needed to transform. I'm hearing mentally in your headspace, it's bringing in an Ace of Cups, okay? It's bringing in an Ace of Cups after a transformation. You know you're going through a healing process. With that said, the cards on the table, I have the King of Wands and I have 5 cards face down. Okay. So, Sag, let's talk about the King of Wands, because it's obviously leading the reading. King of Wands can sometimes be a solo king, okay? Someone who's non-committal, someone who's solo, who's very magnetic and even charming, someone who's very focused on a very particular aspect of their life when it comes to expressing their own spiritual soul fire, you know what I mean, their spark, their individual light. Someone who's very dedicated to what they're creating, okay? Someone who lives with a passion, right? They live with a passion. Very sure of what they're manifesting. They know the direction they're going in. It's like they're hungry for it. You know, they're hungry for achievement in whatever it is. Not being afraid to take steps forward towards what they're creating, right? What's not seen What's not seen? We have the Seven of Pentacles, which has been popping up in the readings. The Five of Swords. The Star. The Ace of Pentacles. And the Devil. All right. Spirit, I'm going to take the top and bottom off the deck. Death card and the Ace of Cups. Clarify the Devil for me, please. Let's clarify the Major Arcana. Clarify the Devil. What is that? The Nine of Cups. Clarify the Star, please. The new bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. And the top is the Two of Cups. Okay, this is a slow and steady wins the race. Deep soulmate connection, okay? Deep soulmate connection. Slow and steady wins the race. Definitely taking steps forward with a gentleness, okay? A gentleness moving forward. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is putting in a lot of energy and not getting the result yet. Okay, this is unfulfilled results. A success that hasn't come to fruition. It comes out with the Five of Swords, which is feeling defeated, okay? It's feeling defeated. You didn't get the result you thought you were gonna get. You didn't reap the harvest you thought you were gonna reap with all the work you put in, planting all your seeds. Especially if you've been on this solo path for a while, right? This focused role, this soul fire focused energy that you've been in. Something wasn't producing results. It's causing mental conflict. The Star comes in, it's Aquarian energy to heal it. Okay, the Star is a healing energy and it comes out and is clarified by the King of Cups in the reverse. The King of Cups faces the snake head on, okay? In the reverse, the way I pulled it earlier for another reading was ignoring the snake in the room, ignoring the demons. But I'm getting this is more almost like the demons getting the better of them, like an emotional overflow. I'm kind of getting this like an emotional overflow, like all of the turbulent mess under there is coming to the surface to heal, okay? All of this mess, this not rewarding mental conflict, arguments, right? Five of Swords can be arguments with other people. It's calming to a head, and there's a huge amount of emotional flow about to kind of flood out to heal. I'm definitely hearing emotional flood. And it is healing. It's just a flood. It does start the Ace of Pentacles, okay? The Ace of Pentacles is a solid beginning. It's your safety net. It's your foundation, right? It's your shield. It's your way of protecting yourself with the foundation that you've built. The Devil clarified by the Nine of Cups. It's Capricorn energy. I think what you're doing is committing, right? This Devil card, I feel like it's committed, voluntary commitment to the wish being filled. Voluntary commitment, like an executive decision, choosing the wish filled. Because this Ace of Cups that was there, that's the new beginning. After the Nine of Cups comes the 10, which is the emotional fulfillment. It's the achievement of it, emotional bliss, right? Emotional security. Comes after the 9, and then we start over at the Ace, which is the new emotional start. The overflow, the ripple of great fuck yes feelings, right? You're transforming into that. So you're going through this phase in June where what's not yielding results is coming to some kind of head. Major healing with an emotional pour. An emotional pour. Sag, to be completely fair, I don't actually feel like it's you that's pouring. You might start to pour, which creates an even bigger pour from someone else. But I feel like there's definitely someone else's energy that's pouring. Might have strong aqua placements in their chart, or strong water in their chart. But I feel like there's a commitment, a voluntary commitment to achieving the wish, and I think it's hard work. Okay, this Capricornian energy, the devil energy, is about hard work. It's things that we are bound to that are difficult. Doesn't necessarily mean they're not for us. It's just difficult that we're bound to go through the experience of it. But it's a commitment. It's a voluntary commitment to receive a wish. Slow and steady wins the race, right? When it comes to the soulmate, longtime soulmate. So, with that said, Sag, whatever wasn't working, the divine is definitely setting up the dominoes to fall. Okay, and it's gonna knock them all down. All the dominoes, all the hard work that's been put in, you're gonna see how, because it's like, imagine if you're growing a garden or an orchard or something, and you're waiting for your apples to grow, and it's like, okay, you're waiting for this tree to bear fruit for this whole fucking time. Well, instead of that analogy of, waiting to bear fruit and fruit's not showing up, it's like setting up dominoes. Setting up a whole field of dominoes in a pattern. And the result is actually setting them off, right? The actual effect is to see them all fall. It's kind of like that, knowing that the fall is here, but it's the rise into the result. Like, it is the product of all the hard work. It's getting to enjoy every piece that you've placed, watching it all go down to create this solid foundation, which is essentially what you've been working towards. It's what your goal has been. And so you're making that executive decision to fulfill that wish, to be able to start fresh, like a new task or project. It takes time, it takes patience, right? Slow and steady, it takes patience. Sag, right? Patience, learning patience. You've put in a lot of work, and it will reap rewards. Big time. It's just a matter of time, right? It's just a matter of time and being able to set off the first domino so that you can watch all the other dominoes do what they were always meant to do, so that you can enjoy the result, right? That you can actually enjoy watching them all, one by one, just fall into place. Trust, Sag. That was a part of the first message. Trust. The universe has your back. It might have a moment in the middle of the month where it looks a little crazy. And we do have the eclipse on June 5th in Sag. And I think about a week later, when all of those energies really start to like release and manifest, is when it's going to get a little crazy. Around mid-June. The solstice is going to be wild too. But you got to remember, with South Node being in Sag, the only thing we're resisting is destiny's direction. The only thing we're inherently resisting, just within our own nature as Sagittarius is our destiny, our divine destiny. So let the facts of what you know and saw as your own truth reign, because whatever it was that you were putting in the efforts towards that was making you crazy, I feel like you're definitely reaping the rewards. It's just not going down the way you thought it would. It's not happening the way you thought it would. But I don't think it's a bad thing. It's a healing thing. It's definitely a healing thing with the star. It's definitely healing with the star. Whatever this soul fire is, whatever this non-committal is, whatever this beeline focus is, I think it's healing. I think the wish is happening. The aces, I think you're getting your wish. No doubt. So I hope that helps, Sag. The first half of the month might be a little crazy, just mentally, like internally. But once it all starts to come out, don't lose your focus, right? Focus. But once it starts to come out, I think that's when you actually really get to see the beauty of everything, the divine brilliance of it. So I hope that helps. You've definitely got a lot of good coming your way. That's for sure. You've got a lot here. So, Divine Rebel Racey, signing off. Until next time, love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Bye, everybody.